Sit down for a minute, because this is one of those stories where a single decision reshaped an entire continent. On This Week in History, the United States didn't just grow, it exploded in size, not through war, not through conquest, but through a deal so unexpected that even the people signing it weren't sure it was legal. This is the story of the Louisiana Purchase and why it almost never happened. In the early 1800s, the United States was young, fragile, and nervous. To the west stood a massive stretch of land called the Louisiana Territory, controlled not by America, but by France under Napoleon Bonaparte. This land wasn't small. It stretched from the Gulf of Mexico all the way to modern-day Canada. And here's the terrifying part for America. Whoever controlled Louisiana controlled the Mississippi River, which meant they controlled trade, food supply, and economic survival. President Thomas Jefferson was deeply worried. If France stayed powerful in North America, the U.S. could be strangled before it ever matured. Napoleon had a vision. He wanted a new world empire. In Haiti, enslaved people rose up in a revolution so powerful that France lost tens of thousands of soldiers. Yellow fever wiped out entire armies. France lost control and lost confidence. At the same time, Britain was preparing for war. Napoleon suddenly realized something terrifying. He couldn't defend Louisiana, and if Britain took it, France would lose everything anyway. So he did the unthinkable. He decided to sell. The United States didn't ask to buy all of Louisiana. They only wanted one thing: New Orleans. But Napoleon surprised everyone. He said, "Take it all." The entire Louisiana Territory, over 828,000 square miles, for $15 million. That's about 3 cents per acre. Even the American negotiators were stunned. They hadn't been authorized to make this deal. And Thomas Jefferson? He wasn't even sure the Constitution allowed it. But if he said no, the opportunity would vanish forever. So he said yes. With one signature, the United States doubled in size overnight. 15 future states came from that purchase. America gained farmland, trade routes, resources, and security. What critics once mocked as Seward's folly later became known as the greatest land deal in history. And Napoleon? He used the money to fund wars in Europe, wars he would eventually lose. So, on This Week in History, a nervous young nation took the biggest gamble of its life and won. If you enjoyed this longer story, like the video, follow Daily Flashback, and comment which moment from history you want me to tell next. Tuesday, I'll tell you the story of the day soldiers stopped a world war for Christmas.